Hello everyone, I'm Oscar Sita. I normally do a reading from my poetry collection and a short story anthology called Unworthy Cowardice, Unlost. That's my mom on the front cover, and you can pick it up on Amazon. But today I'd like to read a new one that I'm working on. I've been working on a few different poems for my second anthology, and I wrote this one just at the end of May, and it's called What Is It? Excuse me. It's called What Is Everything Anyway? And I'd like to share it with you. So here we go. There are so many pieces of me laying about, I try to organize them into a pile. But then those pieces break off into smaller pieces, and I don't have enough hands to scoop them all up. I try to arrange them to look pleasing, but somehow the pieces, even though they are all of me, don't seem to fit together anymore. It's like a jigsaw puzzle that changed shape, so the pieces never fit together no matter what. When I was a small boy, I felt whole, but the world didn't want me whole. So it began chipping away at me. First my body, then my mind. It wouldn't even let me be when I was alone. And then there was always something to do. So now even my time wasn't my own. Then I got split up into so many pieces. I'd leave some here and some there. So one day I forgot who I was. I lived most of my life that way, as somebody else. Nowadays, I realize deep down, when I'm quiet and still, I can feel that little boy inside me. He's sad. He's sad because he's been waiting for me my whole life, to play with me, to sing with me, to dance with me. And I got so wrapped up in life that I never gave him time. That is the biggest sin. I was never given time. I was always left alone. But I'm not anymore. I'm big now. And I will open the door to the room in the back of the house where he waits for me and ask him if he'd like to go outside and play, to run down to where the street ends and the desert begins and lose ourselves in the day. Maybe we'll hunt for lizards or find a cave in the mountainside to explore. I know if we keep walking, the desert leads to the river, and we can swim in the cool waters and go fishing. We can start a small campfire before it gets too dark and cook our fish and tell each other stories about where we really come from and point up to the stars and say, "Do you see that one right there next to the big one? That's where I come from, and I miss it. It's kind of like here, but the people all know me there, and they can't wait for me to come home and tell me how much they missed me." Then we'll fall asleep next to each other, and every day will be that way, together. Thank you.